So first mission down.
The rest of that shit.
If you use the Discord command, exclamation point Discord, it'll have a link to my green. My Discord. But yeah, green to signal an attack, or red, but it doesn't matter. As long as I hear the flare pistol go off and I see it bright, that'll trigger this next mission. Which, for those of you just tuning in, all of these purple guys are basically FIA, or French resistance forces that are set to surrender right now so they don't fire on the Germans. But once either a gunshot or a flare round is heard, they will start opening fire on the Germans. Also, not everyone has a gun. 2 guys have pistols, 4 guys have machine guns, a few have some American rifles, some have frickin' MP40s, a few have FG42s actually. Yeah, so that one does. I love the FG42, and then here's the MP40. But they're set in a bunch of different civilian camos. So, you know, some will run, but some are armed. And I know this looks immersive breaking from the Zeus' side, but they're not going to be able to see inside the compound from the wall.
I'm ready.
Alright, perfect. Give me 1 second. Alright. So, I didn't choose this rally point because it looked nice. We're actually on the northern side of Selek at this time. The area I have circled is on the western side of Selek. It looks like an empty place on your map, but it's actually an unmarked German AT facility. Tank facility. They've been working on some experimental projects that we believe need to be destroyed ASAP. Specifically, we believe there are 2 prototypes over there, King Tiger models that are camoed. Your charges should be sufficient to destroy them, but that place is packed to the teeth with German honor guard, SS, and the works. So, I've been spending the past month setting up workers in that facility to be loyal to the French resistance. If they hear a gunshot, or if they see a green flare round from your force, they will begin their attack. Now, not everyone in there is going to be armed, so there might be a few civilians running amok, so be careful.
What are the workers wearing?
They're wearing worker fatigue and civilian clothes. They'll be very easy to PID compared to the German forces. But they're armed with a variety of German, US, even a few Italian weapons that we could muster. This supplies is really going to help us out in making more of these types of operations in the future. More US-based weapons at the very least. But your job is just going to be to get in there and destroy the 2 King Tiger prototypes, then get out. My guys, if they survive, will make it their way home as well.
What's in the rest of the town?
I've actually been able to bribe a majority of the German forces from being on patrol in Selek. You shouldn't have any issue getting up to that facility. However, do be aware that I think they have a Panzer IV on the T intersection right next to the facility itself, so be mindful of that. But otherwise, any supplies you do leave here, by the way, I will be passing around to my different French resistance cells. So if you need a resupply next week or 2 as we do these operations, let me know, and I'll call another one from your commanders. We'll have to hit a different radio tower, though.
Okay. Is that it?
That's all I got for you. Oh, wait, and then come back here when you're done.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. Good luck, American.
And I've got 16
right, Baker,
in one
Charlie,
weapon, so
team
we should be
leads
pretty
on me.
good.
One thing I thought of that we should definitely make sure, because I don't want this to happen where they commandeer the damn tanks, especially since we have people like Staff Sergeant Munson that would definitely pull something like that.
We're on the northeast side of Selek. There's no German presence in most of Selek, but there is a tank depot. They're building an experimental tank on the southwest side. It is apparently heavily guarded. However, the resistance has members that have infiltrated the depot Once they hear the first shot, or once you shoot a green flare in the air, they will start turning on the SS members and the other German guards in that compound. Our mission is to go into that compound and destroy their 2 prototype King Tigers.
Okay, so 2, yep. Just want to make sure he knew there were 2, because it sounded like he only said there was 1.
Like I said, the rest of the town should be clear, so we'll go from here, we'll push out, and we'll stay on the north side of the street until we get to about here, and we'll try to get eyes.
What's that, Sergey?
From there.
Oh, right.
Are there any questions?
One more thing I forgot to mention, Captain. One of them is on the northern side, and one of them is on the southern side of the compound.
One of them, what? The prototype
The
tanks?
prototypes, yes.
But you said the only active tank that you know of is at the T intersection, right?
Yes, so they have an active Panzer IV at the T intersection. That's definitely going to be crewed, but these prototypes are unoperational at this time. We need to destroy them before they do that. But there are 2. One's on the northern side of the compound, and the other one should be on the southern.
Okay. So
Good luck.
We'll push through the compound north to south.
Now, here's the thing.
They're dressed like civilians.
If you notice how it clicks out like this,
they're very distinctive from
the reason I don't
troops.
use the switch unit command to talk as this guy is if you hear that beep beep, that little lag spike in between, is you can actually break TFAR or desync TFAR, which is our radio mod, if you use switch units. And that would basically just make me this character instead of my base character. But it also, you know, adapts with TFAR and everything. If we didn't have that little lag spike, and that's just because of the 506 mod set, how extensive it is.
Well, like I said, if engagement starts, that's their signal to start.
And, you know, shit happens.
Shooting either
But
way.
otherwise, it's not a good idea, because then you might, you know, desync your TFAR, and the only way to fix that is to completely reload the plugin or restart TFAR. Little fast fact for people watching. If you're curious about Zeusing on modded stuff or whatnot.
It looks like they're all fenced. Like we've seen all the fences, so we're gonna have to rely on all the building cover in this area for our attack.
Captain, the perimeter wall is a...
If you're making any markers. What?
I was just saying the perimeter wall is a solid white bricked wall. Because my scouts would obviously tell the frickin' leader of the French resistance cell
I'm not seeing your
what the
marks.
perimeter is.
How about now?
Okay.
Am I still fanboying about the patches? Yes. Yes, I
We'll probably
am.
split up. We'll probably
For
go
fuck's
from each
sake.
side of the street to
That's
get
their
better
main damn
overlapping
airborne
fire.
symbol. We got everything
You want to be
going.
on point?
Hijack a B-17. I am going to hint that when we get over here, there's the RAF plane, let me delete that. We have a mission coming up in a few weeks that involves this airstrip.
And destroy the tank first,
it will be freeing American, French pilots, and they will be using captured German airplanes to fly out.
Depending on how thick the tree coverage is right here.
Again, adding to, you know, sabotage and commandeering of assets.
That way.
But those will be AI flown unless one of them want to get in the air. Like, I'd love to have Soto come on for a frickin' Wednesday Secret Squirrel. I will message him and tell him when we're doing that one. Because I'd love to have him come up and fly.
I got more ammo for that.
And these guys are still, you know, pulling 360.
So effective range of the bazooka.
You got smoke grenades? Because I couldn't pick up any.
Go brief your guys. Moving out in 3 minutes.
Oh, Captain, if you don't mind, follow me for a second. Could you take that red truck and this black car if you're going to use any Vicks? I'd prefer to keep the truck so we can move the ammo boxes easier.
We're not using any vehicles.
You got it.
So if you can somehow get us covered trucks, because we're not exactly inconspicuous, that would be great.
I'll have my boys stop marking them, but they kind of like to show off.
I didn't hear you say again.
Apologies, Captain.
A bunch of American troops behind enemy lines. In
I-
an open truck.
I know,
Very
but
easily identifiable.
when we drive through a town, the French like to show off to the civilians that, you know, they are there and they're here to fight for them, so it
I'll let
brings
you
hope.
guys take care of that.
Alright, I'll spread the word around, but some might do it begrudgingly.
Abel, where you at? Did you catch most of that briefing? Did you
What are my new thoughts on the tank
Yeah,
DLC?
We'll
got
got
him.
turn on the
Yeah.
SS troops that are there.
Do you have any extra?
Take a Type
that you
115 that the Vipers
Very
use.
good.
Take the Beowulf
have any
mag
space
and
in the
test it out on
box,
some of the new APCs with
Okay.
the new interiors. They made the Type 115
briefing?
Beowulf that much more OP because it
Pretty
can
much
penetrate
pushing
some of the
straight
armor.
west from here. We're
And it
gonna
scares the
assault
shit
tank
out of me.
depot. There's only
And I
one
can't
other
wait to use it for
tank.
Viper
We're
Hops.
gonna destroy two
Fake
prototype
family.
tanks. We're
Who's
gonna
in the
push
rear?
straight west from here, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So,
7,
yeah.
800 meters, and then south, straight into the depot. Do it.
Two
Any of you
prototypes
have
looking at each
explosives?
other. We got some back
How
alley
many
stuff
rounds do
over
you have
here.
for that bazooka? Are there any more? Go
There was
double check. If
more
they have another
bazooka
one and you
ammo.
don't have enough space, let me know. I'll make some space.
I'll be right.
Which
I'll be right
box had it? So this had the bazookas, and that had the
What?
bazooka rockets.
5.
How many rounds do you have for that bazooka?
5.
Yeah, you need to drop a couple of those.
Okay.
In the back of
Yeah,
this truck.
I'm a little terrified of MG42s
The drop in
through
the back of this
fucking
truck?
foliage right now. So, but yeah.
He's referring to the instant they were being suppressed over here. They came up from the southern side in this
Yeah,
little
I'm fucked.
tree cover, and it there was some exchange of fire, but they still killed the machine gunner.
Hey, Hammond, you can range these too, by the way. These bazookas. You saw that?
And I did
There's a red
specifically pick
bazooka.
the Faces of War
Alright.
ones because they can range those specifically.
Lock.
So this is west.
Did you find any more rounds?
Yeah, there's 6 more here, but my bags are full.
Okay. How many did we able
North.
to get?
I still just carrying 1.
Well, get at least one more. Figure it out.
Gotcha.
There's the factory.
Got it down which way we're moving, right?
So I have a two-man
Grab that
patrol
other
over
round
here.
back to that bazooka.
That way.
Going pretty much straight west.
Again, let's run the global AI skill.
How did you get another round?
We'll go from there.
Also,
Basically,
our rally point is back here. Once we
basically
get
they
back
should
out,
be able to go
we
building to
all the way back
building
over here.
and then come up from right here and then start their assault from this side.
Ready to go?
Nope.
All right, let's go.
But any gunshot will trigger the assault or a green flare.
Yeah, I'm good.
But you can't really tell the colors of the flare at day, so if I see a flare, that's what'll be done.
Let's go.
Let's go. They're not waiting
Yeah,
on us.
ready.
I dropped a German grenade right there.
Hold, take it over.
A few pineapples, some binoculars, a few spare mags. So, they're deploying. I'm going to quickly set up a cargo crate. These are our arsenals to save our gear as we proceed along the missions. So that's done. So I'm going to move these boxes back here because I'm going to take a bit of inventory and just give them some portions of the inventory as the ops continue, and I'll do that when the stream stops. Then we'll move these vehicles out. And then any piles of stuff we'll delete, because that would have been moved to the cars. And we'll say that was given to the French resistance. So, now let's get online here. Unattach myself. Let's follow Drum for this one.
Doesn't mean stop. Slowing, you keep moving.
And attached. Ooh, a little late on that one. Alright, so the first one we got Brewer. Now we get Drum's perspective. The two head honchos of the 506th. We should also get Hammer one day. Hammer's a good guy.
We're gonna cross 2 more streets.
Pineapple grenade, breast grenade, right?
And then hook south.
I'm gonna have my surrender command loaded.
Go over the fucking fence.
Here, I'm actually gonna do that, so I can then just go to my recent and then toggle it from there, so I can use my search bar quickly. If
Let him
need be.
get ahead.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? The pineapple grenade goes well on Doom Pizza. I will accept that joke. I will accept that one. Chad, I won't accept that emote though. No pineapple on actual pizza, okay? That's heresy. And heresy's bad. So it's a ghost town right now because of obviously the French resistance told everyone to like stay in their homes and stuff. But what I can also do... Nah, I'm not going to do any civs. We'll just, you know, have that essence of a ghost town going.
You have better cover on the south side. Let's push over to the south side. We're gonna need to fucking get over there anyways.
Alright, if you guys are splitting south, we're gonna stay north so we can try to push across that road to the west.
Yep.
You should honestly cross right now and then hug this fence.
Let's keep moving.
All the way up. They should be able to start seeing some of the
I think
complex.
that was the factory over there on our left.
Yep, so they're starting to see parts of that factory.
Building is fucking huge.
Like I said, this took about 45 minutes to structure everything in, because Ironfront doesn't have any templates, and Drum yelled at me for using H barriers last week, so I had to just take everything that looked World War II from pictures, and then just use
Don't cross
assets
this
that I
next
had.
street, get eyes left. There's supposed to be a tank up there somewhere.
Open left. Next up.
Someone could technically get in that deer tower
Cover, stay cover.
and look, but they'd expose their back. And it actually doesn't have that good sights. Well, you can kind of see it, but still. So they're going to swing around. I was thinking they'd do their attack from here, but we got this group staying
Alright,
back
we should
here.
be good to cross.
Cross.
Pushing up.
Get in this ditch and keep pushing west.
I do have this
100
two-man.
meters, then we're gonna cut south.
Moving.
Moving.
They're starting to come close, so I'm getting my surrender ready to go.
I didn't see any krauts in high places in that compound.
Now, I did set that guy. Alright, I set him back. So I think they're trying to get up to this position to start their
We need
assault
to
from.
get to where those trees are blocking.
Ah!
Son of a
Shot
bitch.
south.
Start pushing south. Yeah. Get in this ditch.
With you. Who's behind there? Is that Jared?
That's Jared comes still, yep.
The poor French resistance didn't do as much damage as I'd like them to.
I'm popping
Rocket went
smoke
out.
So we can move across
area.
They're bailing out.
Area.
Up to those next houses.
That tank's cooking off.
Alright, Abel, as soon as that smoke's deployed. Go.
Charlie stick on the west side of this area.
Copy.
I have an idea. There we go.
Moving right, moving right. Making the cross on our left.
Oh, whoops, I missed that.
Roger, they're friendly.
So yeah, the French didn't last too long, as is expected.
Alright, Charlie, keep pushing south and then cut east and block off that road to the south. Baker and Abel are going to push in.
Reinforcements are going to start spawning in, but they're going to be a bit tougher than what's normally been happening. So infantry,
On you.
this is going to be a bit done a bit manually here. We're going to have that half track come up and deploy reinforcements, and they're going to move with all deliberate speed.
I know what it is. Something shot me through the wall.
Watch this back corner. Infantry.
There's friendlies over there.
Yeah, I think they might be shooting at friendlies over there.
Like I told you multiple fucking times.
Ooh, drum sounds mad.
Cross it.
I'm done.
Throw the frag.
That frag goes right on him. He gets dropped.
Alright, let's push in so this cook-off stops hitting us.
Hey. Copy that.
Reloading.
Opening.
No, clear across the outside first.
There we go. I didn't see him put that charge down, so
You can push.
he gets fucking shot dead. Alright, quickly, that's all set fine. From the north, coming over to the factory marker. Yeah, perfect. So they're getting charges on this Vic, hopefully. That is one of the prototypes.
Going right.
Have this guy go prone. AI.
Friendlies on the first floor in here.
Have him run out.
Coming in.
Guys, clear the second floor. We're going to finish clear the first floor.
Move to second. I'm on you.
I'll take that.
Let's go up.
I have many questions. I have many questions. What the fuck was that? Okay, yeah. German Iron Front, everybody. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Damn, Tosco just rode. He's got that, he's got the fancy named one.
Opening.
This room's clear.
German reinforcements are starting to come in. I think it's time we start throwing in the big boys here.
Half track coming up from the west on the street. Get that bazooka out here on this balcony.
Roger that.
It's close. It's going to be point blank range by the time we get down here.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Locks down.
Shit! There's guys coming out of
Have them push in. They're trying to get away.
I'm good. There's someone down on the balcony out here.
Get your butts back there.
There's a squad worth of guys that came out of that half track.
Oh.
Come on your left.
Copy.
They're clearing everything out.
Yeah, one was moving.
We still have some French resistance guys that survive. That's actually kind of cool.
One's coming up on the ground floor. Coming up on the ground floor.
Roger. Messed up, Sherry.
Push it downstairs. Get the one that's coming up on us.
I'm gonna move with you.
Copy that.
There's friendlies down there taking care of them already. There's friendlies down here taking care of them already.
Copy. All right. Come back up.
I think I see crowds coming up from the north, coming down from the north.
Oh, and there's the Panther.
The way we came in.
He ain't gonna be happy. Brewer 34. Oh, no, it's a car 98.
Confirmed.
Weapon jam. Fuck. Alright, come on. Come on. Fix it, baby.
Where's the east? Where's the other guy?
He woke back up and he mowed me down. Damn it.
Demo
Right there.
it's gonna dead in
Dead, but there might
40
be more.
seconds.
Alright, can
Need
you
to
place
get demo
demo
on
on
this
this
one.
one?
I'm on.
I have it.
Alright, clear this area. Start pushing
Move
back out
east.
north.
Move east.
East?
Move
The heck just
Move
went
east.
boom.
Move
Loster
east.
just
Move east.
exploded and I heard a
East.
bigger
Everyone
boom.
start pushing out east
I am
now.
really
Jerry,
confused.
you good?
Fuel tanks right there.
Jerry,
Baker,
let's go.
let's
Okay,
go,
here.
let's go, let's go.
Reinforcements spawn. North.
Where's Locke?
And this one from the west.
Where's the rest?
There goes that one. I don't see anything there. Alright, so this guy is going to start running. Oh, why are you stuck in a fucking reload animation? It's time for you to go.
He got hit by a tank.
Oh, he got hit by the tank. That's why Loster's down. I thought it was an explosion. No, that was just it going. And that one's blown up.
Tank to the northwest. Tank to the northwest. Tank northwest, Roger. Tank to the northwest.
Locke, round on the ground here.
Tank northwest. Tank northwest.
You got,
They gotta go.
We were missing a guy. We're missing Tosco. Hudson, you got eyes on Tosco?
Let's go. We need to maneuver on that tank. Let's get it destroyed.
They don't have to destroy the tank. They just gotta go.
Let's go. Let's get up on it. Tell what you gotta get.
They have their objective done. They need to leave immediately. They got Tosco picked up. He got hit by that damn tank. Here, come over here and say hello.
Tank right here to the west, northwest. Hold it. Close, it's close.
Lining up a shot.
Over here.
Bazooka hit it. Not effective. After two, I'll give that to him.
Where's the armor? Around this left corner right here.
We're breaking contact. Trooper, let's go. East.
One's in, let's go.
Trooper. Copy.
One's
Oh,
in.
fucking hell, that's a
We need to start
goddamn
pushing
crash.
east. Let's go.
Oh! What did they do?
Back up.
What did they do? Did one of you just bad frag at the worst possible time? Ooh!
side.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
I'm up.
All right, let's send the tank.
That took like an hour and a half.
Go, let's go.
Moving.
Go, back up. I'm on you.
Go.
Smoke is deployed. Smoke is deployed. Great contact and fucking move.
I'm using orange smoke.
Go, move.
They need to pop smoke and run because I got this flanking force coming. I got another tank coming. We're gonna cut it close.
And move east. Pass it over when you move again. I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sprint.
Stop
Sprint.
moving and just move. For fuck's sake.
Roster's crippled.
Grabbing him.
There's one guy.
Trooper's gonna head back.
Armor on our south. Get cover first. Get
Handing
cover
all you.
first. Lock, Cherry, Tell, where are you?
That bad frac put him way too behind.
Tells east of you.
And now this is gonna be a little more difficult.
Here.
Moving, where's Cherry?
Haven't seen him
I'm
yet.
sending everything on their ass.
There's Cherry, where's Lock?
Munson's off to our right.
Let's go, push.
Go smoke and run. Go smoke and run.
Now they're smoking and running.
Able team, move over to the left.
Able left, copy.
Gonna have it suppressed behind them. Whoo!
Lock, where are you? Lock!
Just fire blindly through that smoke.
Alright, Baker, while we got the smoke right now, Baker, push north.
That one got Loster and Hammond.
Someone just called mass cash.
But I'm suppressing through the smoke. I'm firing through it.
Where's Aldridge?
Let them take care of that casualty. Take up a fucking position here.
Roger.
German's up there.
Cherry!
I'm fixing my legs. I'm bleeding.
All right.
You able to...
One down, back up.
Hold this position, Cherry.
Throw everything at them.
What's that engine?
That one blew that up.
Able, check in.
Where's the medic?
Loster needs to get up here. Drum's calling for a medic. These guys setting up a baseline of fire. That was a miss.
This is bad.
Another miss.
Jerry.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Support me.
Right,
Let's
he's up.
go.
I'm up, I'm up. Moving.
Jerry's down.
Alright, I'm up.
Crossing! Crossing!
Tempted to send in FIA reinforcements, but they're just gonna pick people up and go.
Get better cover from this shit.
Push north, Charlie.
I think it's time we send up Luftwaffe. Not a full squadron.
Where's Locke?
I'm here, I'm here.
All right, copy.
We got Munson?
I don't know. Munson!
Right here.
Okay.
Fire from the west.
Oh, smoke right here behind us.
Pop and smoke.
Smoke.
Smoke out.
All right, Abel, stay here and cover while everyone else passes.
Roger. Copy.
Trees don't like these bazookas.
Charlie just passed across the street east.
Crossing.
I understand.
Charlie crossing.
Alright, now I'm gonna give it to him at this point.
Bazooka round.
Hey, I got you covered, Lock.
Roger.
We're gonna have the Germans
Charlie
keep
across, we're moving regardless.
coming up with the advance.
Alright, I'm gonna set up right here down the road.
They had a panther that was still up.
We're gonna keep pushing east. Elbows
Yeah.
Bacon's be right behind us.
Does anyone still have smoke?
A firm.
Lock does.
Osco's just ahead of us.
Popping. No, just one. Don't fucking everyone throw it smoke. Throw one more smoke.
Tell you got it.
Tell's got it.
Spread it out. Spread it out.
Smoke out.
Tosco, go low.
Going low.
Orange smoke is used as concealment. Orange smoke is just concealment.
Go, Baker. Keep pushing
we're getting out of here.
northeast. We're heading for the ball.
Charlie,
Munson
push northeast.
moving, Munson
This guy's
moving.
being very
Yep,
eager. I'm gonna pull him back a bit.
Northeast, Baker. Northeast.
Trying to give him the opportunity to disengage here.
Rally points up ahead.
Because if they just get down there and cross it, then they're good. But, yeah,
Spread it out.
I think they got out of there. Ah, that
Table spread.
was fun to watch. Get all the dead people.
Probably should get on the other side of these trees.
Yeah, I was about to get really bad. I was
He's
going to
on
start
aircraft.
popping bombs on them.
Moving unless it's gonna fly over us and get small.
Eyes on. South-southwest.
Is that friendly?
Can't tell.
Charlie set up defense.
You know, Sergey, these Americans really do know how to make an entrance. Massive amount of boom boom. Good God, that had to have been at least, what, 2, 3 things destroyed on top of the 2 objectives?
If you guys would have a little more boom boom, you won't be interrupting my goddamn summer right now.
None of us like war, American.
Alright, hunker down in here.
Panther.
I'm gonna be here for a while.
Tell where you at.
Bottom floor, west side.
I can use another rocket.
Copy that. Move to you.
I have one in my backpack as well.
10 seconds, bro.
Is there room now?
You got it.
Alright, my friends, we're in a lay low here. It's a bit close to them, but we should be okay. We've got some cargo boxes for you to save your kit. Or you can talk to my man Sergey over here. But otherwise, that was a very well done job, and a few of my guys even made it out alive, so all in a good day. My man Sergey looking around.
Definitely gonna need another resupply after that.
Hey, man.
Just in case I had some of my guys save some of the American gear, we'll take a look at it when we get to the next little point.
Cherry?
Yeah.
Over here.
Oh, yeah, those are mine. But they're for the other one,
Oh.
so I can't use them.
So I'm going to quickly look at these boxes and see what's left here. 1 grease gun, some of that, okay. This one,
Guys, if you pop orange smoke for concealment, you need to call it out,
Alright.
because orange smoke is not for concealment.
they still have the flamethrower, some other explosives, alright.
Hey, Liru, are we good to do some shots with these
Oh, there's
bazookas? Everything like they're gonna.
If you want the Germans on your ass, then sure, but otherwise, not right now. Do it in private, like, off of this server.
Fucking bazooka is this? What bazooka? What guns did you put in the?
So for the supply boxes that I gave you, they were the faces of war bazookas.
Okay.
But they're both M1A2s.
I shot 2 rounds at that last Panther there, and they just completely disappeared. I don't know what happened.
They went over. I was watching.
They went over?
They went over.
Fucking weird. Not gonna shoot, I'm just looking.
Alright, guys. We normally don't debrief these, but, we'll let up. I'll just ask if they had a good time. Let's
I ranged up instead of down.
Shall we? Yeah, that's... Because the Faces of War one I like because you can range them properly, but, the, other one you kind of have to eyeball it. So, did you guys like that?
Yeah.
That was good.
Good enough for me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Take care.
Definitely like the Faces of War.
Have a good one.
Weapons that you dropped better than the one I had.
That was utter chaos.